Hi, we're Tremors. Hi, we're Tremors.
And you're watching the Whiskeey Town.
We're Tremors.
And we are over.
Let me try that. We're Tremors. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up, Juan. Hi, we're Tremors. And you're watching the Whiskeey Post.
The Whiskeey Post.
Aye. Dun 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 dun.
I'm Jay. I'm Josh. And I sing for Tremors. I'm the guy that stares at people inappropriately.
I'm Manny. I'm the guitarist of Tremors, and I'm the guy that's on stage, closes his eyes a lot, and moves around.
I'm Twiki T,
Oh,
aka
yes.
Tony. I'm the drummer. Yeah.
I'm Juan. I play bass. They call me Nene.
Nick. I'm George. Tito. I play guitar for Tremors as well.
Tremors!
Tremors, baby.
Tremors.
You're gonna make it, kid.
And you're in Trem House.
We're in the
Yeah.
Trem house.
Yeah, we're currently residing in Alderco. No,
This is
Perfect.
Don't let the IRS
So, where is Tremors from? Speaking about that.
well,
Hard dark.
I guess
Hard
HQ is Hawthorne. You know, we're
Hawthorne.
currently in Trem House. You know, this is where we meet up for important meetings or little like rehearsals and stuff like that. Or just
This
kick
is the
back
spot.
and party.
This
Yeah,
is the spot.
this is where I'll meet up.
That's where all the magic happens.
How long have you guys been a part, or how long has Tremors been Tremors?
A lot longer than I want to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been together for a couple of years now.
Well, the pandemic year doesn't count.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't really count. We
I
It
think-
shows up on top.
All right, so check it. It's my birthday today, and I was 26 when we started the band. So, yeah, we celebrated my 27th birthday as a band.
How old are you now?
I just turned 30, my man.
So 4 years.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Manny. Happy birthday to you. To Valhalla.
Yeah, I like you.
Cheers, guys.
What was the inspiration behind Tremors? I mean, I know a lot of people get inspiration from jazz, from blues, a lot of rock and roll, R&B. What's the inspiration behind Tremors?
I've got an answer. I guess it's kind of the right music that that we like to listen to. Like a lot of the songs that we write is like, oh yeah, just bless that, So just things that I guess we take from different things. Like Juan studied jazz, Tony's had like mostly
Heavy
metal,
metal,
mostly metal. He's like hella into indie, and Jay's into like R&B, hip hop, rap, So we bring all these styles
It's a culmination
together.
of all of that. There's no specific sound for it. It's just whatever we bring to the table.
Isn't it hard to explain to
It's
someone?
super hard to explain.
What are some artists that you guys have definitely got inspiration from?
I think it's everybody's got bringing in their own. For me personally, I feel like I can start stealing ideas from like Death Cab, Incubus, or something, or I can stop getting from the same well. I can start looking elsewhere because of the way that our music is shaped out. But you,
I pull a lot of inspiration from Manny, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. Manny taught me a bunch of chords when we were first starting out, and those chords I took to like heart, and I just like mastered them as best I could, and that's what I use.
I grew up listening to punk. Like, that was like my main thing when I was like 13, 14. And then just kind of moved from there. Actually, I'm sorry. No, it wasn't punk. It was hip hop. Yeah, because Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg were on the radio when I was a little kid.
That's right.
What are some of your most memorable albums at the time, if you can remember?
It was like Doggy Style, The Chronic 2001, Chronic, fucking Warren G's, fucking not the Warren G thing. Corrupt. It was corrupt.
Corrupt.
It was corrupt. Corrupt's on the cover. He's like all blue. I said warranty, I mean.
Yep.
But all that 90s hip hop stuff, like the West Coast hip hop stuff from the mid 90s, those are like my early memories that I have. Like, oh, I really like this music stuff. And then I kind of just moved out from there.
But he went to school for it too, so
I had to get paid.
Legally.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I'd say my parents, they were super into like, my dad was into heavy metal, like Maiden and Metallica, Sabbath, and then my mom's super into like funk. Her favorite's Prince.
Prince is the best.
Maxwell. You know, my mom made it a point to make sure I was, you know, at my first concert was a Prince concert, so
yes.
yeah, I pull a lot from that, and a lot of the West Coast rap too. Growing up, my parents were into that a lot. So yeah, and then for me, it's a lot of metal and a funk, you know, rap. I love Kendrick. I pull a lot of inspiration from him and his Pimp a Butterfly album. I love that album.
I pull a lot from like it's like super trendy now, but it's been something that I've been into since the dawn of time. Like it's called Midwest emo and stuff, right?
Yep.
It just gave me a really good platform to begin writing music in general.
For those of us who don't know what Midwest emo is, can you please give us some examples?
Fuck, man, I don't even know anymore.
It's all that genre's all over the
Yeah,
place.
because it's all over now, right? But when I was coming up, it was like a mix. It wasn't called that. It was just called like screamo or just emo music.
What are
in
some
general.
bands that were in
I grew up listening to because I always liked the music, but never had the ability to do the music itself. So I was just always taking the words. So like Dallas Green was somebody that I took a lot of, and he played for Alex on Fire, and Alex is on Fire, and has his own project, City and Color. And then another Green, Anthony Green from Circus Survive, Seosin, The Sounds of Animals Fighting, like just things like that. And as of late, or not as of late, I've always had a huge pocket of R&B music and neo soul and all R&B, which is a new thing now too. I pulled a lot from an artist that's still pretty new now, from this guy named Xavier Omar. He's an amazing singer-songwriter. I pull from him in the sense of like simplicity. He doesn't have to say too much for you to stream it if you feel. It's fucking great. He doesn't have to put too much on the plate to give you the best sandwich of your life, you know. And so I try and pull from that a lot.
How do you guys like playing concerts? I know the pandemic hit everyone, and you guys weren't really able to play, but how do you guys like it?
Play for myself.
I think we've been ready to go.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and it did kind of like stall us.
Shout out to the hood. You fucking did. Go already. God, fuck it. Yeah. That's right.
Cut that? No. No, we've been ready to go. Like there's a bunch of songs like that we've written and that we just haven't had a chance to play live yet. So now it's starting to seem like we're gonna have that opportunity, and that's why we're releasing the music that we are in a week. So yeah. No, I mean I love playing live. That's my shit. I love being on stage. I love playing and fucking up on stage and smiling and listening to everybody. Like that's what it's all about, you know.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Man, the last show we played, the Slight Fox, that was fucking
Good vibes.
fun.
That
Shout out to
that
you
was fun.
if you guys are watching this. and went to the
y'all
Slime Box
were
in
out
Lawndale.
there.
That was fun.
Just getting
Shout out
into
Maggie,
the
thank you,
crowd,
Maggie.
like, I'm
Well,
fun.
Manny jumps out there. He's out there at all times.
Yeah.
Like he'll halfway through the set just jump out into the crowd and dance around with the crowd. It's the best. So.
Activate that star power.
Star power. Star power on stage.
Funniest thing. Dang, I don't know. I've never thought about that.
No, I wasn't joking. We do take it pretty serious.
Oh,
when we
yeah,
get up
like,
there,
before,
so funny,
during.
you know.
No, we're not
Yeah,
looking
no,
for
no,
funny.
you know.
Or maybe like, we're playing a show and some fucking weirdo.
That's what I'm looking for.
I don't
Oh,
think that has
Thinking,
anything
no,
like
not
that crazy
necessarily.
has happened.
No.
Or like playing a show or something weird in the audience happens.
So bring the funny.
You know what?
This is our show.
Hey, yo,
We have a story,
I
right?
mean, it could be because fucking he's being a dick or something. Y'all remember Marlon from Montero and Brio, Austin?
Yeah, of course.
There was
Love
one
that
time, I don't know what the fuck, but we were playing at the Rocket and he came up to the front and I'm playing LOF, right? And then I come up, he's recording himself. And he starts singing like some random song.
Nah.
I don't even know. I was like, what
That
the-
sounds like
Never mind. Like, I walk away before you fucking post this.
Fun fact, that was actually the first concert I ever shot for you guys.
Yeah, that one.
That was
Nice.
the first one.
That dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
What year was that? 2019. That was 2019.
Yeah, dude.
How did you like that?
At Hawthorne, California. Low key, like it's like to you guys, I'm just taking pictures, but in my head, I'm like, all these fucking people are looking at me, so it's a little timid to just go and take pictures. But you know, you kind of get over it.
I mean, you have because you're up there, and-
Right.
No, I mean, even for me, you know, like they're gonna see me on stage anyway, so let me get up front and get these cool shots of these bands who will appreciate the
Yeah.
pictures. Hopefully, you know, like not many people use them, but I get in there. My stories look lit, you know, because I'm on stage. I don't give a fuck.
Man, he's right up front row. He's always taking pictures.
This guy's in everybody's band.
He's
Come
in
on,
every
come on.
band.
Put me in your band. I'll just sit there.
Hype man.
Yeah, shit.
So, I know you guys just released on Instagram. You guys have a new project coming up. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Tito came in with a riff. Oh, my bad. Did I interrupt?
Not even
Oh,
good.
no, but Tito came in with a riff, and we're like, damn, Tito, you're super cute with that guitar.
Man, you know, stop it.
That's
And now that's how it happened.
That's how it.
That's
Honestly.
how, you know.
And then he rocked us to sleep that night, and it was
Yeah.
great.
It's always like with stuff like that. It's one person brings something to the table, and then everyone just jumps on it like right away, and it's always like a little jam. So we just start jamming on it, and then we decide right then and there, do we want to work on it? We don't want to work on it? For sure, we can work on it. And that song just so happens to be something that we
It's
work
more
on.
like,
Yeah.
it's more like, is Josh singing over it? Does it sound great?
All
Alright,
we
it's a
can-
song.
pretty much.
Try to tell like, I'm not feeling this. I don't know what you're talking about, but that sounded great.
Yeah, I've had times like that, but
Been a couple
But
times,
it's all
but-
like very, very like we all communicate about like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, because if it's not Josh, it's somebody else. Like, oh, we're not really vibing
Yeah.
for this, and it's just ideas, you know, ideas that just come out, and they're small, very germ-like, and we end up like taking them and developing them into like what they end up being,
Mhm.
you know, being recorded. You
For,
know?
for this one in particular, like there's just like nice little breakdown in the middle. There's a bunch of stuff that we just added like after the fact. So like the little riff was, you know, it was just a little beginning piece, and everything that we added afterwards is just a collection of all of it coming together.
So, is it an EP that you guys are dropping, or is it just a single?
It's a single with a B-side.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we could do that. If I could
Well, what
find
is the
it.
name of the song, by the way?
So the single is called Dear Lover,
Okay.
right? And then we've got a B-side called Dear
So
Juan.
we-
Swipe. Are you looking at me like, are you so fine?
It's
the single's
you'll
called
see
Dear
it,
Lover.
You'll see it, yeah, you'll
The
see it.
single's called Dear Lover, and the B-side's called Pawn Song. That on its own has its own beautiful story as well. Just, I think one of the best things that Tremors has been able to do over and over and over again is create something out of nothing, and just being together and putting everybody's pinky, or someone puts a fingernail or whatever, but we all make, it's a crock pot of things that we put in the air fryer, and we speed that shit up, we put that shit on 400, we don't got time to waste, because one of us might die tomorrow, you know, or already pushing 30 and shit.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully, shit, I'm over this. But Juan Song is a beauty. Dear Lover was the question. Dear Lover, here's the answer. Dear Lover is just the beauty about our music and the simplicity of our music, I'd like to say, is that it's very relative. You understand from it. And that's kind of how we played that and how it became to be. We all just had kind of common drive for it.
Where did the inspiration for Dear Lover come from? Who wrote it, actually?
Guitar, it usually clearly comes from the guitarist. So I mean, that's always an interesting question in the sense that like someone will do something and then the next guy does.
So just kind of like a snowball effect.
It just rolls.
It's like if you've got an idea and you tie it to the previous idea that we have a solid foundation on, then that's great. Then we were speeding along, and that's kind of what happened. You had the verse down, and I think when it came down to just Josh and the guitar, I was like everybody else lay out, you know. So we just throw out these ideas, and really it's all for dynamics, you know. How many times that one has two choruses, right?
yeah, two choruses.
Yeah. So it's not one of my like specialty ones because I typically like doing one verse. I'm sorry, one chorus. So this is a Tito special for sure.
Well, this song in particular, like it's like some of the chords that Manny had showed me again, like always, like it's I go back to those chords because those are like I just feel like that's like where our music kind of sits at. So it's those chords and different structures for them or whatever. But I was listening to like The Real Friends, to be honest, and it was just like listening to that, and I was like, oh cool, like I can kind of hear something in this that like they're not playing, but like I kind of have an idea of something. So like when I brought it up to them that day, it was just literally like 2 chords pretty much. It was like a 2-chord jam, and we were just jamming out to it, and it just worked its way into our music, and it's nice.
Hey, you know what? I want to say we wrote the song like
In a day?
no, in a day, but I want to say around this time. I want to say my daughter was just born.
And you
when we
guys-
wrote the song.
Just personally, I really like the song. And I first heard you guys playing it when we were shooting something in your garage, and I thought that it was like a regular song. I thought it was a song that you guys were just playing, and I actually used it for a video that I had made because I actually liked it that much. So me personally, I really like the song.
Thank you, appreciate
So,
it.
you know, what is the song about?
Whiskey.
Well, what is the song about? You know, clearly the title says "Dear Lover." I mean, is it a letter? Is it a memoir? Is it a diary? What is it?
It's just, you know, yeah. Just Dear Lover is pretty much just a letter to yourself. So often we lie to ourselves and pretend to be okay and do this or that or whatever. So when you finally get to sit down and pen to paper or this day and age, like finger to phone, that notebook, a little notepad, whatever, notes be fucking crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much what it's about. It's more just about your level of understanding of yourself, trying to come to peace with yourself in certain aspects of your life, and accepting the things you don't want to accept, and just being an adult and growing the fuck up.
It's funny that you say about the pen and paper because recently I have a journal or a little notebook.
Yeah, funny, me too. Weird.
And I've been writing on it, and low-key, I think it's been helping.
It's extremely therapeutic.
Yeah.
Shout out to anybody that buys actual notepads and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Oh, this guy's got a great one.
Shout out to my homie Eric Davis.
That's a great journal.
One of the fucking his way of journaling is fucking crazy.
I kind of do it in the sense of like every day, the quick thought. The first thing I think of in my head, like as soon as I have time, I'll write it down.
I just be writing letters to myself.
Cute.
Yeah,
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. That's kind of what Dear Lover is, speaking to yourself. Honestly, like I have to be mental because a lot of the music is just me saying the things that I've already thought in my head.
If you think about it, a lot of your problems, you already know the answer. You just don't want to
Yeah, you just don't wanna
accept
do it.
the answer. You know, you look to everyone to see if they give you a different answer.
Mom.
But you get what I mean? Like, I feel like we all know the answers within us. We just don't like the answer that we're getting from ourselves.
And I get the cool part of just dancing around my bullshit in front of people, drunk typically, and you know whatever. It's another form of therapy too. Every day is another session, you know. So.
And so you guys are releasing the song on
February 14th. Stream that
Valentine's
shit.
Day.
It's gonna
and then
be.
you guys all
We're Tremors.
Yes.
We're gonna release a single on Valentine's Day. Please check it out. This is Manny. This is George.
This is George.
That's Tony. And that's Josh. One of the most beautiful people.
And who's this?
Oh, and I'm Juan.
That's Nene.
Nene. They call me Nene. All right. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, we got a show at DBA on the 13th in Pomona, so go and check us out if you can. If not, we're gonna have some more shows. If you guys are local, that's tight. If you've been fucking with us since day one, that's tight too. We already know the Pomona's a drive, but you guys come through all the time. So you've already heard the single, I'm sure you have. If you have it, you're in for it, because it's a banger.
It is.
It's fun too.
To add to that, real quick, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Music, Grindr, Tinder, Bumble. When you make a TikTok and it's something dumb, go ahead, we're on that too. Tag us on that.
Tag us.
And if
Tag
you like
us.
what you hear, hit us up.
We'll watch your cooking
Hit
videos.
the dude.
We'll do a react video.
I'll make the nahuachil. video with our musics, and we'll go from there.
There you go.
But if you like what you hear, hit us up. Hit the Instagram. We have our email right there. Let us know. We'll come play in your city. There's nothing more that we want in our lives than to tour our music, to show the city, the world, the countries, all of them. You know, if we played the Mundial, that'd be great too.
Tell us where you're from.
Hit
We'll
me up,
come
Shakira.
to you.
Yeah, so if you like what you hear, check out Dear Lover, February 14th. It's going to be a doozy. And it's B-side. Shout out Juan.
Write to us.
Email us.
What's your address?
Yeah.
My
Shut the fuck up.
We're
Tremors.
Tremors, and we were on Whiskeey Post. Sound like, bro. Whoa.
This nigga did the wiener
Yo,
schnitzel,
bro.
bro.
Hey, double wieners.